Betray. Now we are still on NDC for Nsema Ekoso. The flag bearer for the National Democratic Congress, Yenra John Dramani Mahama. Woguswa wobo pro wobo ntoa wodi nkomo wode ne policies wode ne nsem tudwa. Na abusianfo wode nsem ya babeto monten so concerning the free SHS Ghana mampani na adudankwa Akufo-Addo na ban ede ebaye na nyine hu say sa free SHS hu nsem de bebre ye kase ye di hu nkomo a do say people are happy and enthused about it because the last time many nkofo di nkomo ewa abontin so bitimi hwe menim ka kire me say hesi hwe aden enye krampo a hwe me mebusue mu enipa 7 enka ye be den kra na se be yetimi etua school fees amasa nkofo 7 way. Anyways, those ebinum ani je ho no, there are 1 or 2 hitches ebinum nso asporte about this free SHS Yenra John Dramani Mahama nso asporte bia wode ensem bi ababetudwa efasa free SHS hu any the way forward se woba aban mu 2025 yebekọ ne akwakotie no ebra wo kasa ede afasa free SHS hu yeba yebedi ne ho enkomo
ayema enkodan nyina ko school you starting free SHS ena awofuni na kofa omuma a free private school no e de call aban school if you say oho omuntua enti me dem say na school linkwa ena wo sa aban starting free SHS omutua private schools no going enti o konzema ho bebia private school bi oho na ayema enkodan nyina ko school you starting free SHS ena awofuni na kofa omuma a free private school no e de call aban school if you say oho omuntua enti me dem say na school linkwa ena wo sa community no aban school bi eni ho enso omofa nkoda no free sa school no e de call another community baby aban school wo enti nkoda no ho akọkire omo e wo sa school mu because omo doors over we muso wo capacity betimi dey afa enkwada ni bi intimacy in those cases no also private school no ye dey can free SHS no ho senebeya almost omo ho nkyere omo na enkwada no etimi enya kwan esuade
Dramani Mahama ena ebusianfo wode ne nsem atudwa efa free SHS no ehu wotwemu se ukọ Ghana some of the regions na manto no bi emu a na chese free SHS na has taken a toll on other people's businesses na say baby say no na baby ye na sa na ade no akwakoye nti na ochire mu dia enzema o baby ni dia free SHS ne baaye no obi private school egu enti ono no looking from the direction said that chankwan baby no say wo ba no be mampani dia what the private schools no private sector no and so the beka free SHS no and the question people are asking is kwan ben so and obefa so ISRD because private school no enya aban enesi ma the owners na nesi wo ma de it say so person what dey free SHS there kwan ben so na wo be ye nkwa na ho nana enti kwan ben so na o sha Don Dramani Mahama so wo ba be ye free SHS no obetrem no the private schools account wa me mesi me school no kwan ben so no ba be oni me be negotiate a meji atumu say me the school no be can free SHS na ho aban be tua nipa nika.
So there are many ways, okay? One of the things the National Democratic Congress needs to do is free SHS no, they shouldn't sit down and be scratching their balls and be laughing. The free SHS is a very good program. I've said it countless times. Some of us we ever call a senior high school, and I sometimes say SSS. Things were very tough. I remember my father moving from house to house, family members to family members, and my auntie and one of my auntie's daughter. I remember they going in to take a friends and their cloth. Who say mbadi aya mototon tomato. We didn't say I say moya printers ni GTP. Yes, so sanya many bina. Exactly. You know, at a point in time, na ye pay ska amama school no admission no ɛna me auntie baako kɔbɔɔ besia me papa so kɔbɔɔ besia ɛna me auntie baako ɔkɔyii ne ntoma bɛyɛ mmiɛnsa sɛ Nana a very intelligent guy. Nana di first fit in Mbofra Brim. Yambuano, because you mechna. I remember said into money bechem say Nana into money ni yakwakoton. And omo call yeah omo buy so many scan. I was very much happy and I'm a call yeah to say me to am admission fee. I just say yeah mommy home prospectus name and yeah mommy so me start here. It was a dream come true because I was the first person in my family amongst my father's children to even step in SSS at that time. And the fact that I was also very good in school, no, it meant bigger opportunities, not just for me, but for also my family. So let's say me auntie ni we nyantuma. Let's say me auntie bakos we nyiska. Let's say papa so ochinya ni we nyambrisia. What will have been my end? Okay, regardless, no, what will have been my end? And let's look at this. If those things had not happened, I wouldn't be sitting here. I wouldn't be where I am if not Mankuska, because Niema here very, very technical. People come and then people see our studios now work. They ask, how do you guys do this? And people even call me on phone and say, Nana, okay, you did electrical engineering at KNUST. So I didn't do any electrical engineering. A basic mass university, you just put 1 and 2 together. Say, okay, if A is this, then B is this. Now they are told what they are called engineering. Perhaps what they touchy we are better. Nina is school. So I'm not saying this to blow my horns. I'm just saying that the free SHS is a very good program, and I'm using myself as a reference. Even though free SHS nearby, we school university, no, but I would say it has really, really, really helped a lot. Now, far from that, no, area a bit more chance to go to free SHS, and when I go back to my area, na me womb, my name, and down for I shall. And I see them and I see myself. I see a vast difference. Now, I wouldn't attribute this to free SHS because we all equally went to SSS, okay? But it be more for a different path. It be me a drugs. It be me unfortunate things. It be me something like the anti-man twaso. But all that I'm saying is that there are some people who genuinely know their parents couldn't afford. Then you JSS now. Let us say. Electrical shop bi wɔ hɔ a ɛde wakɔ akɔma papa no anaasɛ filter bi wɔ hɔ a anaasɛ yɛhwɛ na wabasa emu yɛ du a ɛne a kwame bɛboa ne mfa engine obi ho a ne yɛsɛ kwame yɛ filter woyɛ bi so ade bi opiapia car obi ho a na kwame yɛkɔ La Paz pai obi ho a na information minister meet una wogyina mu yɛ. So many people have taken various a year. Some people timi opportunities no. Some people couldn't get similar opportunities all because of a sika near the other. And you saw say most on what is your friend is saying plantain chips. No pure to about 10 next and boyfriend in a go. I drink and bomb teams about back you now I shop no my community. So these are all things I was social. Now, if you take ourselves from that era and now I go for about 2016, a year after or implementing free SHS, we've seen how it has helped. And then free SHS products be brave our Penn University a year in your Bema or your Rastafarian, regardless what or your byproducts of free SHS. In your Bema Baquano Usuja on your 8-1 soon, when your scholarship called UK no, and then no cast also a free product of free SHS. Now, Obi a product of the free SHS started from 2016 and 2017, which is 2020 we some of them, most of them have finished universities now, and we are seeing where they are going. So the big question is, ask John Dramani Mahama Ebano, what is he coming to add to the free SHS? We expect John Dramani Mahama to add value to the free SHS, not to take value from the free SHS. Because if you are coming in and you are going to listen to the few people saying it's a free SHS and you are going to destroy it, trust me, he will end up in opposition once again. Because every program be a baby we are CBN a one is to at I say computers near the idea you see in here even networks here you see could be a walk around when you bre only girl be kasa and your command a double one point over friend here say a you also girl no before the voice now BBS or balloon beam a network. Everything has its own fault. What I say. So the same thing free SHS also has its own fault. So it's for Mahama, it's education ministry and its government to pinpoint the points and the particular things that Emma free SHS no too expensive and as a man a bit comfortable. Now you should improve on it, improvise on it. Bruni will be on my friend versions, okay? Bruni your car or your version 1, version 2, version 3. The versions are improved versions of the products, and to also your friend is saying to also solve your friend is saying other hidden Nema and as other problems. Improvise on it. So Mahama Bano, he should put it upon himself to improvise. So if you want to improve and you want to say so, okay, because a year private schools in county, de facto, you need to look at it from two angles. The private schools will provide a better service than the public schools. Before I realize you helping the public schools because you want to create a fair balance competition. Before you realize what will happen. What will happen?
One say and also backfire. Not
SHS will the government SHS will come down. Not as one of the things I was almost share. Yeah, they should use the GHS system to learn. GHS is free, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I remember
but those who are going to private are still going.
Exactly what I say. And minuanum mechiba dodo na echo GHS are not free, but some GHS are free no. But could be what we as a Roman free. They teach very well.
Yes, Catholics for free school.
Exactly.
They are very serious.
Exactly. And the boy got 4 A's, some B's. No, Accra Academy. Oh yes. So when they called me saying, "And now you are not passing Accra," and I was like, "Damn, school and of course a private school, so a government school." So I was really shocked. So you see, we need to set the precedent. Say, even though for the primary GHS free we need buy, so they are private schools. So those who can afford
their
children to
private gumu levels. Your private, yes. Your private.
I say, but if you say you are going to fund the private schools for them to be like free GHS, you end up using our taxpayers' money and giving it to a person on one setting up in the business.
Exactly.
What you can do is you can do subsidies. You can give subsidies. Okay, you have free textbooks, GHS, free GHS. You have the same. You have free textbook. Private school. So the cost and balances will come down. But you don't go and say, hey, because of free unity, you can't make everything free.
Mm-hmm. Something
has to be paid for, and something also have to be what? To be free. So Mahama should look at this very well. Once I begin in the or Kasabi brain, but he needs to look at it very well. And one other thing too we need from Mahama is policies. So far, honestly, maintain a policy.
24 hours economy.
24-hour economy it is not really feasible for now, okay? My more example, if you want to do 24 hours economy, it needs to be near my baby boom. And then me driving in 11, 12 hours. If I don't drive and search for petrol station, me baby I'm fail because see a petrol station by 10 hours be sababe jomis can go on near there by 9 normal pon obi am pen one sep. If you want to do 24-hour economy, these 4 stations need to open, supermarkets will need to open, mobile monies will need to open, which means increased security. So, I know the really policy I share, but we want to know other things out there. And Baumia may be talking a lot, but kudos to him. He has a lot of laudable policies. Miampa and makers, I'm even shocked. But one of Baumia policies I saw last week that I was very happy about was Bako, which had to do with the credit system.
The credit scores, yeah.
It is something which will really, really transform Ghana. What I say, just this morning, I met a friend at a DVLE, or turn one of Nekas. And then we were talking, said, okay, this car is around 400,000 cedis. If you want to buy a similar car, you have to save for 400,000 Ghana cedis. And one benda. And we are prices near there. Now New Year started, Toyota Vit was somewhere around 25,000.
And then I'm 52,000.
52 per day. Toyota Vit 120,000.
Look at it.
Toyota Vit DV home use 120,000. So that benda.
Now be saving 120,000.
And I was saving the crowd. At the same time, to problems too, if you want to be but with the credit system, it allows you to forgo all of these things. Just into me more good credit score. I don't have to save and get 500,000 cedis to go and do that thing. The bank will take care of those things for me. So I just go, and deep in my heart, I believe Baumia can do it. Why? Because of
the other
Ghana card.
wait
The
me.
Ghana card, even though the Ghana card some way, Wamana is so effective. The Ghana card is the mode of a year identification here in Ghana. Just say Baumia has done extremely well.
And it's been recognized outside too.
Outside too.
Because I remember say quite last month more I was working on a foreign project for somebody.
Yeah.
And then they needed an accreditation. Me say Ghana card nana. They needed your Ghana card and I think say your bank statement because the bank statement in your Ghana card is linked to your bank account.
Exactly.
Tienu nebe prove. And I realized say hey any Ghana card.
Exactly. Yeah, even with Google Crown, there was one time Google services they requested our YouTube channel say a Ghana card.
Wow.
And you know me the improve verification. Yeah, it happens. Okay. Last 2-3 months, I was ordering something from the US. And they requested for a Ghana card to convert it from dollars to cedis. So it is really something effective. So Baumia may not be good right now because of how actually but Baumia's policies.
He has a lot to offer.
I think Baumia should make the credit score system the pilot of his policies. It will help everybody. JD4 and you final be chinchin.
Bank loan.
Na yes, susubi ni ade.
Ni ade omusike edwane.
Ye ko hu meeting. Look at this.
Quick credit. What I say.
Exactly. So basically, with the credit score system, I can just go to bank. Hey, I get this amount of money for the past. I get. They'll just grade me on the credit score system, and they'll give me money. That is what Abrofo used to. Bruni pie ni wa otiska etoka.
Even mobile phone. Sa I app events iPhone meboa. So move free ni o free to ya. Inti anu ye release ya no wakoje.
Akoswap na waje.
Uti Ghana hana u tam sika. I think it's quite recently, and I'm my phone or something like that. And then the least price I was getting for the type of phone I want was about 6,000 plus. It's imagine say who needs 6,000 how will you get that money?
That's the big question.
So I think say share the policies are in penimfoi or more at the air bano na M1 or mining cost na sa privatization they free SHS ne one day. It would be a whole long process. Let's look at bettering it. Maybe I make us a free SHS by one thing another biano. Nipa ye free
Of course.
We don't value free things. And tinebeya yenfa pass mark and to BEC results naso. Send up to 25 or 25. Utimi pass do 25 free SHS no. Now I could become a kama. Omo mwentimi no. Monko private school. That way the private schools no so many students because enkrani bi omo ya abromo mpa adisua. So
Akwa university.
Exactly.
You don't have a certain kind of grade.
You can't go to into there are private universities and they are operating.
They are operating.
And then the government universities are also operating. And then let's look at it from that side. Yempe pass mark infant so because so Bibe Jina TV swaka say onya 56 ya money school so proud. So when you're 56 they mean say now on you be onya 7 and you na kwakwatina school back. And let's look at the switch of events about FSH. You realize say no. First nanke sikafo many brilliant students ninkwa and etimi kogu the high class schools e okrom ha. But let's monitor national science and math schools. Though say we don't see the value of it baby, but share the kind of student and our schools as I say omo pie Eba anka keta de oye the Emma national science and math schools bedu semi-finals. But because of FSHS are 2 brilliant students ni na apete all over the schools no ntino obi anya ne chefa wo mu bi nka first onko keta akra oni ma de ne ma me cramp ne so obekọ keta but the system do ko to abekọ na onko obekọ so sister na e ka no Mahama yebesere no onsan nwi hu biem na tese
and I think Mahama, all of us are rooting for you. I'm not sitting and be a hypocrite, but I think we need policies for